Hey folks, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. In the last two videos, I thought I would have a fun, easy time with Isaac. Turns out the first run was not so fun, and then the second run, through perseverance, I managed to clear out the heart, Isaac. Then I went down into the dark room using a sacrifice room, took out the lamb and Mega Satan. I unlocked the Polaroid, which is a very good item to have, and starts the journey toward unlocking a new feature in the game. The Polaroid is good though because I can now beat a new boss. Let's go down into the chest and see what it's all about. We're gonna play our new character, Apollyon, at the same time, so you can see what they do. There's a special area of the game that is unlocked called the Void. Cool. This is Apollyon. Apollyon has these little wings, has 2 hearts, and an interesting Void portal starting item. What does it do? Well, if you have something on a pedestal, or you purchase something and pick it up and use Void at the same time, you can actually Void items for stats. So rather than picking up, say, Mom's bottle of pills, you could sacrifice the active item and absorb the active item's effects. Instead of picking up Contagion, you could absorb Contagion and get 2 stats. Just for the sake of example, I'll go ahead and Void Contagion. I've already picked it up before. So here's what happens. I got a point of speed and a point of range. For reference, point refers to a particular value with the stat. In this case, when you get a point of speed, it is considered 0.2. If you get a point of range, it is considered 1.5. And so I'll put the point values up so folks can see, but I believe in my memory that damage is 1, as in 1.0. And I believe tear rate is 0.5. The other stat you can get, I believe you can still get luck unless they changed it, and luck would be 1 value as well. And then shot speed is 0.2. All of that together, if you get a lot of items to absorb it in this run, or any run, then you can actually just get a powerful character in pure stats. It's a very interesting item. We need to unlock it for everyone else in the future. For now, Apollyon will be the only character that has it. It's just like every other item. Alright, Envy. The cool part with absorbing active item effects is you can make the Void do the active item instead. I talked about Mom's bottle of pills, so every time you Void, you would get a pill. Or if you absorb the deck of cards, every time you Void, you would also get a card. So later on, you can create synergies with the Void itself by having all the active items you couldn't pick up normally. It's very interesting. For me, I've always used the Void purely as stat generation, especially if you, let's say, you're focused on using the Whore of Babylon and you need to make sure you have less, fewer red hearts. Well, good news, you could simply never pick up red hearts ever again by absorbing the red heart effects. Oh, we're 2 coins away. Let's just do it now. A blue candle. Lovely. What I don't know is items that have a condition. So for example, the jar of flies is in the shop. Well, the jar of flies builds up as you defeat enemies, and then you are able to use the item. What happens when you have the void instead? I don't know. Also, you should try to make sure that you have the void going into your angel deal, your devil deal, and your boss room. Because if your boss room gives you something you don't want, you want to be able to absorb the stats. But you need to keep the void up for your devil and angel deal. That way you can make sure that if you go in and you don't like it, you can just absorb the stats. A little bit of things to think about. I did take the matchbook for the Black Heart. Looks like our secret room is here. And I also like the extra bombs. If only I had something to void. Oh well. So I heard about the Apollyon purchase feature where before you can't void something that's not on a stand, but that's a problem if you're trying to void something that is passive. So if you're trying to absorb, we'll say Humbling Bundle, which is crazy, I would not do that, but if you're trying to absorb Humbling Bundle for stats, you couldn't do it before because as soon as you touch it, it's your item now, because it's a passive item, not an active item. What they added is a short delay when you've picked up the item, and that very short delay is a time for you to use the void while the item is in your hands before it actually goes onto your character. Doing that will get you the item. I think that's a lovely update because now if you have extra money and you find an item that you don't want, now you can just get rid of it and get stats. Yes. That was 6, you greedy little jerk. I recalled that once you get 6 donations to a beggar, they're supposed to spit out an item, but I guess that's not true. Quite rude. And we're having a golden chest dilemma once again. No keys. How am I supposed to get my stuff without some keys? Probably should have bought the key in the shop earlier. On the last floor. Give me Mr. Boom. Okay, that's fine. You gave me a key. I'll give you a pass today. Loki's horns. So this is an item I don't want because I don't need this 4-way shot. So we're gonna absorb. Well, we got tier rate and speed. So instead of me, for the gameplay's sake, instead of me calling out the actual values, I'm just gonna say what the point was in, and then and then I could highlight on the screen what stats went up. For me, tier rate is a great find. I really want to find the damage though. I don't want to be a weakling forever. Oh, okay. A little rude. Will I die? Will I die? Also, are you my secret room? Are you my secret room? Oh yeah, this is beautiful. I will accept this. This is Pyro. You get 99 bombs. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm going into the arcade. We're gonna bomb the beggar and try to get a heart. I don't want to die. They made me nervous for a moment. Also, I don't have a full charge on my Void, which is unfortunate, but I'm not taking the Devil deal. It's fine. And if it is any item really in the boss pool, I have to take it. I don't have any stats right now. But it really could be something I don't want. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. You gotta make sure you keep track of those active item charges. I would put Apollyon in the same boat as Lilith. You want her box of friends for bosses. Here's a great example of I would totally void Mom's Heals because it's just a range up. And if you void this, you can get a point in range and a point in something else. So the 1.5 in range I would have gotten more value out of absorbing that instead. Now, I did touch it. I could have waited to see if a battery dropped or I got a key, but we don't have any rooms left. A syringe. Okay. So I got a tier 8 down, but everything else went up. My health went down as well, but that's not a problem for me. Alright, game. You continue to taunt me. I'll come out victorious. Alright. Don't like that build. Speed up is good. Of course. So I already touched the Mom's Heals. I could have just left it. Oh well. At least we know that we have a good pill in the pool. And because I have so many bombs, it's worth to just blow up the vases. Hopefully we can get some good stuff. I'm nervous about I'm excited being active on this floor. So I hope it's not going to be a problem for me. This works. I've got batteries. I just need to quickly find my item room. A little out of my control, but I'd like to find the item room, and then I'd also like to find the boss. I can refill my charge with those batteries. We'll do the boss now. This gives me time to go back to my item room, but specifically I want to see what's in the angel deal. Assuming that it opens. That would be nice. Oh my gosh. Gertie Jr., you're a jerk. Alright, I don't want this item. I know it drops a trinket, but I'm good. There, we got tier 8 and range. Our donation machine is almost maxed out. I'm looking forward to that. Also, I believe these stat boosts are also part of the regular mechanics for stats. So if I hit the 2.0 speed, I will not see the stat anymore because I am at max speed. I don't know if that's the same for tier rate though. Before it was part of it, the equation, but I don't know if that's been changed. So I need a little bit more damage here, because I need to hit the same enemy 3 times in order for it to be gone forever. Okay, I got one. Okay. Took a little bit, but we did it. Later on, there's going to be an even better item, and that is called the Black Rune. The Black Rune will absorb everything. Truly, everything. It's like the opposite of a Diplo. Not really, but what will happen with a Black Rune is you can absorb even active items for stats. But everything truly is absorbed. It's a really good item. I love just having a Black Rune and getting rid of everything that I don't want. You can get some pretty awesome synergies as well, like if you get a double item room. Since they're both available, that's just extra stats. Assuming you don't like the 2 items. But you could also pick up one item and get rid of the other. Okay. So Dead Sea Scrolls, it's a random active effect. I'm going to absorb it again for science and to show people. So I've absorbed the thing. Every time I use it going forward, I'm going to get something else happening. Because Dead Sea Scrolls is a random effect. Maybe I'll Dead Sea Scrolls a Book of Revelation, sorry. Don't really want shot speed. At some point it becomes a little bit crazy because your tiers start flying across the room in a matter of like milliseconds almost. Like they just zoom across the screen and destroy. I already found my super secret room. Whoops. Is there an arcade on this floor? I hope so. I need redemption for the soul beggar. Or the heart beggar, my apologies. A temperance machine is technically a traveling arcade. There's another, little bit of nonsense you can do. If you can break temperance machines after the first 2, it's always going to give you a blood bag. You have a chance at that point to just absorb the blood bag with your void. In this case, I would absolutely take the blood bag. I need the extra speed, I need the heart. But let's say you're at 6 red hearts and 6 soul or black hearts. In that scenario, it makes more sense to get rid of the blood bag and give you stats instead. There's a lot of different ways you can void. You just want to consider your options and what's being presented to you. Alright, thank you, machine. Thank you very much for the Steam sale. Let's see if I can void something for stats. Yes. Let's void this box of friends. Nope. Let's see if we can void Buddy in a box. Yes. So we got the luck and we got the damage. Wonderful. Also, the screen flashed another item, which is the Book of Sin. That's the active item that went off when I used the void. Yay, more luck. Damage is getting better slowly. It's a work in progress, but we're getting there. Every time I open the map, I think about going inside the cursed room, but this is not a character for the cursed room just yet. If I was flying, definitely. But I'm not flying. Not yet, anyway. "48-hour energy." That will be a wonderful addition. 48-hour energy completely refills your active item and then can give up to 2 batteries on the ground. Even better. Looks like we have a little battery party going on. We'll see if we find a bunch of stuff to void. Also, I unlocked the flooded caves. Aw, darn. I didn't think I had enough damage to beat that in time. The flooded caves does present new enemies, but also the flooded caves is the caves but water, hence the flooded part. Water can be a little treacherous. The liver. Raw liver. It is 2 health. I'll play it by ear. I'm not sure about that. The stat gain potential is nice. Being able to survive is even more nice. So, what is my choice? I don't even need to worry about my charge on this floor because there are 2 different ways to get batteries. My pill and that room has 4 regular sized batteries. Okay. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to be a little bit careless. I'm going to touch this mimic chest.
Health down.
Okay, well, you got me, gal. We are going to check the Bloody Combat Room. If the Bloody Combat Room has something desirable, cool. If it doesn't, I will take the raw liver. Also, I totally just messed this up. That's okay. I got distracted. So I did just waste a soul heart. Yes, I did. But you cannot get into the Bloody Combat Room unless you have 1 heart. Actually, strength could be my friend here. Okay. So we're going to rage. This is strength plus synth oil. I'm going to have very nice damage for this. Bighorn? Haven't seen you in a while. Let's absorb the raw liver. I shouldn't, but I will. The nail. Okay, that's a good pickup. I did get the damage boost. Did I? I don't remember. But I think I got damage and speed. The Bible. You know I love the Bible. Okay. Tech X. Amazing. Ow. Tech X is a very top tier item. As you can see, my laser beam circle just goes over everything and hits enemies. Phenomenal item. I don't recall what secret rocks look like in this area, but I will be on the lookout for them. Alright, so I think the best idea here, go in. What I don't know is if the Bible works as the effect if it's been voided. Like, does that count as using the Bible on Mom? But I don't know. So what we do? Well,
Shot speed up.
and then one more stop to get another battery because I need to go into my boss room, potentially void the boss item, and then hopefully the angel door opens. I would probably not consider voiding what's in the angel room, since angel room items are very good. But if it's something like the Spear of Destiny, I will void it, because I don't want to be that close to enemies when I have Tech X now. There's a few items I would go ahead and reject in this scenario. Also, increased shot speed with Tech X is not the best. You want it to travel a little bit slower so that you have more time for the enemy to get hit by the electricity, but not a big deal. Okay, I will void that item for sure. Blood Clot. So here's the dilemma. I don't think I need Item Martyr. This is habit. When you get hit, your charge fills up more quickly. 1 pip per hit. I'm gonna go with no. At the same time, normally I take key pieces. You're familiar with that. Well, you can actually void a key piece for stats. Do I want to take on Mega Satan in this run? Do I think I can beat Mega Satan? You know what? I think it makes more sense to get the key pieces first. I don't expect myself to use the sacrifice room on this run, so we'll take the key piece. Book of Revelations, nice. Book of Revelations gonna give me that soul heart. And then unfortunately I have to go all the way back and get another battery so I can void the blood clot. Stats are looking really good right now. I just need to find health, I suppose. The only way that I would consider using the sacrifice room is if I picked up Scapular. Book of Shadows. So I got luck and range on that one. I should be fine. I'll go down. I won't refill. I might regret that in a moment, but we'll see. Necropolis. One thing I do want to mention, be careful about what active items you void. Because if you void something that can potentially kill you, then you're in a bit of a pickle. Then you won't be able to use your void anymore. I don't know if I would consider Apollyon to be an elite tier character, but I would say Apollyon is very hard to use. Maybe? I don't know. I don't want to judge this character like that. I don't really ever have any problems with Apollyon. You can get your stats easily. You can get fun items inside of your void. I don't know. I really like Apollyon though. Oh, whoops. No greed, huh? Well, we got our charge back. Where is the item room? Thanks to my stroke of luck, I will go inside of this room.
Excellent.
Shot speed down. I will start taking that. I need to counteract the void effects. Shot speed down again, and will make this travel slower, so I can hit more stuff over time. Wow, that enemy just rocketed out of that sack. If you never saw Tech X before this, welcome. Acid Baby. There are good pills in the pool. Nah. Damage and tier rate. Very good. Of course. There's a chance for greed and super greed to appear inside of the secret rooms. I tried to make greed appear outside of the shop. Didn't work. I think I picked up the Rib of Greed from winning with the Keeper. That nullifies finding greed or super greed. Also, if you do find them, you can re-enter the area where they spawned and you'll get a different room. I just don't want to have all this money and not be able to use it. Nice, more luck. Dry baby. I'm gonna absorb the dry baby. We're gonna do some shenanigans right now. There's only one 48-hour energy. That's okay. We're going to take on our boss. Again, if it's worthwhile, we can pick it up. If it's not worthwhile, we can absorb it. And then the conclusion, sorry, I got hit and made me mad. The conclusion will be right here. Oh yeah, Crown of Light. Double damage until I get hit, and as long as I have full red hearts. This is also a shot speed down, so as I've been asking, less shot speed, the more it travels across the room. This is great. We also do have our key piece now, and I'm going to void both of these items. Anarchist Cookbook, that's not fun. And... oh, Monstrous Tooth. I was not looking when that just happened. Gotta go! Yeah, see what I mean? You do have to pay attention to your active item because they can just kill you. Dying's not fun, but it's not the end of the world. And I think my stat up... I actually don't know. I have 20 range, though. That's pretty good. 20 range. Gee, wow. What is going on? So as you can see, just the slow travel across the room. Truly an amazing item. Also, because I lost my 48-hour energy, are you kidding me? Because I lost my 48-hour energy, I can't randomly absorb as I will. I have to be strategic now. Also, I am sad that I found Super Greed. This was my chance to fill up the donation machine. Speed down, that's fine. What this run needs is the spoon bender. Hello, Golden Troll Bomb. I've seen you before. Alright, good golly, where is the secret? I have enough bombs. It's not a big deal. Sprinkler? Yes. I would like to void it, but the purpose of me voiding right now is actually for stats. It's not to be offensive. So I will go ahead and not absorb Sprinkler. max out my coins again. Also, where is... Not entirely sure where the super secret or secret room are. Okay. Time to move on. We can't leave this room. That's why you want to make sure everything is done before you venture forward. You unlock something sticky in the depths. And now they're forcing me to take the Polaroid. Interesting. Oh, that makes sense. Now I'm taking the Polaroid because I have to. I don't get a random boss item anymore. But that does not stop me from going down into Sheol. If you want to proceed through the next boss, you have to go down. Otherwise, you're going up. And that's not bad. We need to do the chest anyway. As a reminder, the womb, double damage, not fun, and no item room, no shop. Find the boss as quickly as possible. Okay. I don't even know what this is, so I have to pick it up. Nice, tear it. And because we are angeled up, I'm just going to take this. Gimpy, sure. Not good. Probably shouldn't have taken it. But I did. We'll be fine. There's only one more deal left. Oh, nice. A random item. I know I've taken that item before. Wait, have I? See, this is the dilemma. I don't know, but it's also defensive, so let's do it. Probably should have not done this because I need max health for the Crown of Light. But I wanted to try to get a blood bag so I could void it. Sometimes wishful thinking gets the better of us. I love Tech X. I think Gimpy causes more half red hearts to appear, So I really could have done more with the arcade, but I can move on. My damage is very strong. I see you, game. You're trying to tempt me. It will not work.
Pretty
Botfly was a good pickup anyway, because it can deflect some of these tears. Smelter! Alright, we have the Polaroid. We're going to the chest, which means we need to go up. And then on the next run, I will take the Polaroid anyway, but I will go down to Shield to hopefully unlock the other side of the game. If only I had flight. Oh, wait. I think I've seen that room before. I think there's a button back here? No? Okay, I'm wrong. I wish I had flight. Back to the original. Now there's something very, very cool about the next area I'm going into. You've seen me do the dark room. You've not seen me do the chest. And why am I so excited about the chest? The chest works the same as the dark room, except your chests are golden chests, not red chests. So they're going to give you free items. It's almost like, congratulations, you made it. Then, just like the dark room, every other chest that you see is going to have an item in it. It's sort of like that. But we're not there yet. I actually could have absorbed that for stats, but I like the extra luck. More luck means that it's a higher chance for the stuff to drop. So hopefully we get lucky. Alright, Isaac. Now before, we would just end. But now that we have the Polaroid, we are inside of the new area. Welcome to the chest. And we can fight Mega Satan. I'll probably fight Mega Satan after I clear everything. Hey, there's Scapular. I don't need that. Leech is good. I don't even think I've picked it up before. I should take the Leech. Nah, I don't need that. That's Love Toots from the Kidney Bean. And that is Play-Doh Cookie. Play-Doh Cookie's good. So I'm going to absorb these two. So now Play-Doh Cookie is giving me randomized electricity. I could probably freeze enemies or burn them. So this was a really good pickup, especially for Mega Satan. Now, just like the Dark Room, you're fighting a lot of very high-end enemies, but also there is a boss that's not Mega Satan. The boss here is actually the Blue Baby, which is the character we've played with. What do we got? I don't need Creep Shot. Let's absorb it. Whoa. Did I get both my stats in damage? No, I got 1 point in damage, but it's doubled by the Crown of Light. Got it. X-ray vision is good, but at this point, I don't care. Pupilla Duplex. Well, first of all, I haven't picked it up before, so I'm going to take it. But Pupilla Duplex gives you a very nice tear effect, where your tears are kind of go over rocks. They're spectral in that way, and they become bladed. Unfortunately, I have Tech X, so that's negative synergy, but it's okay. All right, we got tear rate and we got damage. Also, we are over the cap on tear rate. That's because I have eye drops. But I'm curious if the tear rate will go higher than 5.50. All right, here's Blue Baby. Blue Baby acts just like Isaac, but a little more random. And they have homing tears. But it doesn't do any of the light strikes or anything like that. Okay, so now if you look at the sticky note here, we do have a Polaroid. That's from beating Blue Baby. Is this pen? Pop. Again, negative synergy. I'm going to take it because I need the item in my inventory. Pop tears, you shoot out eyeballs, and then they bounce around the room. You can create some very chaotic things if you utilize Pop with a very high tear rate. I've seen some madness with that item. Come on. It's a rave. Woo woo. It's a rave. Oh yes, I did not mention this before. When it comes to the chest, you are fighting mostly bosses. Depending on the boss you kill last affects the end of room drop. So if you fight those enemies like that, if there were a super envy and a super pride, the one that you kill affects the item that can drop. In this case, it was two of the same, so it's fine. But yeah, that's something else to keep in mind. I don't think I've gotten Backstabber before, so I will take that. And we are ready to go. Fingers crossed that I don't get teleported out of here. Best friend. Oh! You're gonna blow up. There we go. That almost got me. Alright. Mega Satan. Be nice. And sorry to Botfly, who has to work overtime against Mega Satan's stream of tears. Woohoo! 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 Alright, round 2. Here we go. So this botfly should be able to take out some of these tiers, which will make my life a little bit easier. Come on, botfly. You got this. Stop the madness. Oh yeah, this fly is working overtime. We won! Nice! Fantastic run. Fantastic run. What do we get? Locus of Famine, Golden God, Fast Bombs, Mort Baby. Cool, I got the Golden God achievement. I don't know what that means. But we did it. Okay, that was a successful run. Yay, we know all of the characters that I have available to me. As I continue to play through, I'll commentate sometimes, I won't commentate sometimes. But the main goal now is just to play through. I do want to play more quickly so I can get to boss rush. So when I'm not commentating, I'm going to try to focus on getting to boss rush, especially since my donation machine is about to be at capacity. So definitely tune in for some boss rush runs. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more. I will see you on the next one. Bye!